welcome to GarageCast. I'm Dimitri, Matt, Zach, and Sam. And Zach was actually telling me a theory the other day about water and lava. Please elaborate.
Water is lava.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, so credit where credit is due. On Instagram and TikTok and other things, Hank Green. Check him out. Very interesting stuff. I don't know what he actually is, but he answers a lot of science questions. He's like the modern day science guy without having. I think he just looks most of it up. Regardless,
Bill Nye is who you were.
Did I not say Bill Nye?
You said the science guy.
Everyone knows who Bill Nye. If you don't know Bill Nye the science guy, that's an issue.
I've never heard someone say the science guy instead of just saying Bill Nye.
I know it's Bill Nye the science guy.
Wait,
yeah, but just say Bill Nye.
Who said it
No,
though?
there's Hank Green, so he's like the modern day science guy.
Well, he was just comparing. Anyway, go on.
I digress. So people would ask him questions, and then something came up about ice being a rock. And someone was like, how can ice be a rock? Or why do you... the specific question was, why do you think ice is a rock? And he responds with, I don't think that. Ice is a rock. And he goes into more details, saying it's a monomineralic, might have messed that up, rock. Similar to calcite. That's directly in the video. And then people start freaking out about this. They're like, how is ice a rock? Yada, yada, yada. Goes from there into, okay, if ice is a rock, then is water lava? And he puts a big preface on this being, scientific terms are just our way of coming to understanding with things. It's gonna have its plot holes. This being...
Rex!
Just kicked the crap out of him. Where'd he come from?
I don't
Rex
know.
is not happy about ice being a rock.
Jeez.
Jackson,
Wow.
can you get that door, please? Cameraman Jackson, on the case. You could just throw that thing out there. We're just go without heat.
That scared me so bad.
I didn't know he was here.
Kids.
But, alright, so, if ice is a rock, then water would technically be lava.
How does that work? I thought lava is turned into rock by water.
Lava is molten rock.
Wait,
Yeah, I know.
So that means
needs to
rock
be cooled by
melted
water.
down. No, just rock melted down
is lava.
is lava.
Well, how?
So
how
that
would it be
means
cool? If
ice,
it's cooled
which
by
is a
water,
rock,
it turns into rock.
ice melts which is a rock, and when it melts,
Ice is just water.
Right, but water is
Water is-
technically molten ice.
I guess.
Well, this is where, all of the...
because it's a rock and it melts.
But you
so
can't
it's
just melt a
technically
rock and
lava.
turn it back into lava.
Yeah, you could. If you got a rock hot enough to its breaking point where it would
Okay, when you get a
Materialize-
forge or something, just put a rock in it and test this.
Yeah.
I think it needs
You see it with-
extreme temperatures to.
You see it with blacksmithing all the time, any material, they're melting it down to a molten state. Iron can be turned into a liquid
That's
form.
metal, not
Like when
a
it
rock.
starts
Yeah.
bending, right? If you just let it keep going, it's just going to be liquid. Do that with a rock now. It's just lava.
Or just turns into sand.
That's glass,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or sand.
Yeah, but rock is lava. We're just talking about lava. And then since water turns into ice is a rock. And then you melt down ice. Since it's a rock, water is technically lava. We lost Sam. We lost
I
Sam
just
down
don't
the
get what
path.
you're getting at.
It's
That is what we're getting at. That's the whole
water
thing.
is ice, which is a rock melted, and melted rock is lava.
Right. Lava, by definition, is emerging as a liquid onto Earth's surface, a molten rock.
So when ice melts, it's water's just molten ice.
Well, unsolved.
That's
Unsolved.
What is Mythbusters plausible?
Who knows? On a different note, did you know our generation, and yours is lumped in there too, has very low sperm count?
I did not realize.
Since 1977, our sperm count has dropped by 59%.
59%?
59%.
That's all the Mountain Dew.
Dude.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like fast food has taken off since then. That could be it. Soda could definitely be it. Who knows? But we got low sperm count.
They didn't go into it more where you saw it.
Well, they literally just said like there's a lot of reasons.
There's
Like,
probably like, no like proven thing that like that independently does it either. It's probably like, like mix of a lot of different things.
because you got to think that's so long and so many people like registered in that data.
Yeah.
What are you reading, Zach?
I'm reading about it. Okay, so it ran from 1977 to 1995. So you guys are out. And technically, I'm out. I didn't donate anything. They just used like donor samples.
I hope you didn't donate in 1995.
Or was it just like the category of people they selected was just like old people at that point or something like that?
What?
I don't know if they did that. That'd just be wrong data.
You never know.
You say data or data?
Depends on what I'm talking about.
Colloquial.
What?
Like, I'm talking about my phone, it's like data. When I'm talking about like something else, I say data.
I think I just switch randomly.
You just sometimes go.
Like, it just depends. I don't know. Like, in a conversation, sometimes I use data. Sometimes I say data. I don't really even know that I switch.
Whatever goes with the rhythm of the conversation.
Yeah, whatever feels more natural for what I'm saying next.
Data, data.
I feel like if I'm ending the sentence, I'll say data. But if I'm, like, going to say something else, I'll say data because it flows better.
So, like, I got all the data.
Doesn't it?
But then, please get me the data for blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I think that sounds more fluent.
I think it sounds more fluent, too. I agree. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I like
what
that.
if it's just like present and past tense, though? Think about it.
Not a verb.
No.
Once again, thank you, Jackson.
Thank you, Cameraman Jackson.
So, this is not something that I could read enough into. There are wild math equations going on in here that are completely beyond me to begin with.
Yeah, I'm not going back to calculus.
I think they were also going off of people who had, like, they were trying to calculate if abstinence had an effect on your sperm count. And also, like, with season changes, if that also had an effect. There's a lot of variables here. But from, like, this little snippet that I have here, apparently, sexual abstinence and season as covariates, that's just one little term that I'm dealing with that was actually understandable, showed a significant increase in mean sperm concentration from 53 times 10... I don't know how I would even explain that. 10 parentheses 6 milliliter.
10.
What? That's not 6 power.
Is that
No.
just... Is it just... I don't know.
Maybe he couldn't put 6 power in the writing.
No, you can.
Oh, then. I just don't
Either
know.
that
how
or
to
you're-
Maybe it's the
terrible.
collection size.
I mean,
that?
Maybe it's the collection size of each
Oh.
sample.
if it wasn't an article and I was, like, reading this on a test, I'd multiply the 10 and the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's an article, so I feel like it's something completely different.
PEMDAS.
When they use like
I
the
think
up
that
arrow
counts
though,
as.
What?
if it was an exponent, they'd probably use like the up arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like carrot.
Yeah, the
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 carrot.
tax dollars
That's what
at
it's
work,
called.
ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
it's carrot.
But yeah, apparently that with that equation, apparently we got more sperm count. So
Interesting.
I don't know, but I didn't see the article you saw, and who knows? Like I feel like there's way too many variables with that to just like what do these people eat?
I feel like it could differ just by the area as well.
Yeah.
Then again,
Yeah.
like who's just going out and giving random samples? Like I would never do that.
Sperm donors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People get paid to donate sperm, and then
Look up how much you get paid.
okay. I mean,
Oh, God.
I think it depends too on like people will look for a donor who has
Like,
certain qualities.
traits.
Yeah. And like they'll look into your test scores and all kinds of other things.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, they want someone who comes from like a smart history,
Need the genes.
ancestry.
Need the good genes. To sperm down. Sperm down? Is that what you would say?
What?
Sperm dome?
Okay, this is just an ad at the
I
top,
don't know what
so
you're
I
trying to
don't know. Okay, blah. expect to be paid about $1,000 for a vial.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You guys want to start doing this? Like, this
Oh
is
my
my
God.
occupation. I have like 1 million kids out there in the world.
Holy shit.
There's a movie about that.
Wow.
Delivery Man. And then like
How
all
do
of
you
his
get
kids come back to find
$1,000
him.
for one sample?
I don't know. It would be a desirable candidate for sperm donation.
A desirable candidate.
But you
for
have to
sperm
realize there are
donation.
people who have like either it's going to be infertility issues or there's like a bloodline where they have hereditary diseases that they don't want to pass on. Like there's a lot of reasons why somebody would outsource their.
Okay, I'm looking up the requirements.
Sam needs the
I have my life figured out now.
You could be up to 38
Dude,
years old.
No, I'm scared. There's gonna be a bunch of mini Sams out there, Dimitri.
We don't need that.
That'd be amazing. Everything would be fixed in the world.
You know they're gonna track you down because they have the same genes as you. They're gonna find you by the time they're 8.
And it's
Will
worth
Sam
noting.
also be smart enough to hide?
You are correct.
Some sperm banks say they approve fewer than 1% of all of its applicants.
I'll try.
A man's gotta do.
There's a chance.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Who knew?
Yeah, I didn't know you can make so much money off of that.
I mean, I think that's like an up to. You could probably make like $50 per sample.
Oh,
But I
true.
mean, still, $50
$50.
for jerking the gherkin.
Yeah, going in a freaking a vial. Does it go in?
How do you fit it in a vial? Is it like a test tube?
I don't know how you're gonna do that. That is. How do you get it in the vial?
Yeah,
You're all
little funnel.
prime now, age 18 to 39.
You got a long time to do
18,
this.
Sam's gonna send one in once a week. Hopefully, one will take.
Yeah, I mean, right off the bat, another thing they look for, a lack of evidence of alcohol and drug abuse, health conditions, mental health conditions.
Hope Zach can't do it.
Oh, right, here we go. Height, that's a factor for some people.
Zach's out.
Yep. Education level, strike
Zach's
2.
We're all out.
Work status, strike 3.
Well,
And some also do criminal background checks.
We can pass
I think we could pass that. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all good
we're
with
okay there. 1 out of 4 isn't bad.
that. 1 out of 4.
25% chance we're going up.
Ugh, God. Well, 25% chance of being that less than 1%
Yeah,
chance.
okay, so here it says like between a few $100s and $1,500 a month. Yeah, if you're in, you're doing it all the time until you hit 39. Then you're out.
So if you're in, you're in?
I think so.
I don't know if it's like a VIP club. I'm
Or
not
you
sure
just like
about
send it
that.
in the mail, you're just like...
But it's like
You're-
like a month.
I
Like,
feel like it goes bad though.
why would it
after
say a
while.
month
You
if it's
can't
like
just,
consistent?
Right, you gotta
18 to
keep it
30
up.
what?
You need like rush there.
To what?
18 to 30 what?
Oh, you gotta be 18 to like 38, I think.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
goes
some
bad at
places are
38.
different, but like some sperm banks probably have like they're high up on the chain. They're the fancy.
Sperm donors?
You walk in,
Well,
there's
no,
a giant
I mean, yeah.
fountain in the middle. Glass chandelier.
Yeah, they're
Of
they're
sperm,
like
a giant
the
fountain.
bougie
I wasn't
sperm
going that
clinic.
far. I was just...
All the rejected sperm vials they just throw, and it's a big fountain in the middle of the holy grail of sperm doning.
Yikes.
Ugh.
Oh no.
We should make an animated short, and
No.
it'll be this
That'd be
conversation.
nasty.
It'd be so funny.
If anyone wants to animate that, my heart goes out to you.
Definitely don't. Don't do it. Someone will find your computer one day and be so confused.
What happened here?
Their mom goes on.
What?
That's like they're just looking looking at their portfolio and they're like, all right, can we talk about this time in your life?
Oh, well, you see these guys. I don't want to know. Just get out of my office. Don't ever come back here.
We're actually blacklisting you from all
Yes.
sister companies immediately. Post haste.
You're
Goodbye.
gone. Oh, God. Yeah, that sperm doning sounds like a time.
It certainly does. Now we got a random question that I wanted to pop in here because it makes me so happy. Question is as follows. What weird things can I legally boil? The follow-up
Okay.
to that be, Like, give me stuff that isn't really food.
Okay.
Obviously.
Legally.
Things I'm thinking about, I feel like are not gonna be legal.
What the hell are you?
What are you trying to boil, man?
Just make it meth in his face.
Well, no, like I could boil like lobsters alive. Like, do you think any other like animals,
He's gonna
like
throw his
sea
dogs
animals?
in the
No, like sea animals.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
fish
sure
or
you can
something.
boil
That's
fish
food,
alive
though.
all you want.
Like,
Yeah, that's still food. That's
I mean,
still
like,
food.
people
Or, like,
boil
mini
stuff
sharks.
to sanitize it.
I don't think you can kill a shark, period.
You harpoon it.
what?
No, but like, no, like, I
Legally.
mean, like, legally.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
sharks are immortal.
Right, so I was...
That's what I thought you meant. I was like, what do you mean?
I was like, dang.
I mean, they have been
that's
around since the
powerful.
dinosaurs, though, so, like...
Yeah. They... Ugh.
Megalodons.
Not a fan of sharks?
No,
I'm not a fan of dinosaurs.
Oh, well. We got a couple, like, suggestions in here already. One being your pubic hair.
That's legal.
It's legal.
Very
Like,
I don't
still
know why.
attached to you?
Who would? Figure
I don't know if they went that way. Oh,
What
boy.
would the cops do if they showed up? Be like,
Why would the cops show
Are
you
you-
boiling your pubic hair?
Well,
Are
exactly.
you boiling your
No,
pubic
no,
hair?
if it was illegal, be like, how do you make that call? My neighbor's boiling his pubic hair.
They call for
Stop him."
backup. They're like,
Oh,
there's a
You
guy.
boil a mouthpiece to fit it in your mouth. That's not food.
I mean, yeah, but, like,
Yeah, true.
I don't understand why this is a question in general. Like,
Yeah, why?
were they just boiling were they boiling food and they were like, oh, this pasta is boring.
Boiling is weird, too. Why wouldn't, like, deep frying I can understand? Or, like,
Fair.
sauteing I can understand.
Really?
Boiling,
Would you rather saute your pubic hair rather than boil it?
it's hair. It's just
Just
gonna
burn
go.
up.
Yeah, it's done.
I know how bad burnt hair smells?
I mean, yeah, no, I'm aware. It's
Especially
that's not-
pubic hair.
But,
Ugh.
like, do you think the pubic hair boiling? I don't feel like boiling anything would happen to it.
To the pubic hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
just
sure
be-
at a molecular level, yeah, something will happen, but I don't think it's gonna disintegrate in the
No.
pot.
It'll just be
Probably
wet,
just breaks
hot,
down, like, the structure of it, so it's more...
Right.
wet, hot pubic hair.
But like you saute pubic hair with like some butter, maybe throw some onions on there.
Eating your pubes?
I don't think it's gonna be.
No, it'd definitely be done. Like, the pubic hair would be gone. You're just eating sauteed onions that touched your sauteed pubic hair.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know where I was going. We also have golf balls.
Interesting.
Yeah, that could be pretty fun.
I don't think anything would happen.
No?
Not at all.
Would they use it to clean, maybe? Is that why they'd ask that?
Yeah, maybe. Wait, clean the golf ball?
I have
Yeah.
no. That was an answer suggestion. Like all I have from the question is what weird things can I legally boil, and their follow up to that being give me stuff
Oh,
that
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
really
yeah,
food, and then that's it.
Golf balls. That might clean them though. I mean, think of what else would happen to a golf ball if you
Probably
boil it.
deform it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's
Or like
rubber.
the outside
so...
will break off. Have you ever seen like cut open by like a lawnmower?
Yeah.
Like a baseball. Have you ever ripped a baseball open?
Probably.
with my
I
bare
don't know.
hands.
No,
Yeah.
the one time I found a
Bit it.
baseball like with like
Kind
the thread was coming out. And if like you take apart a baseball, it's literally just like a big piece of yarn just
Yeah.
wrapped up.
Hard yarn.
Hard yarn.
Hard yarn.
I'm also upset that softballs are not very soft.
Yeah.
Not at
no.
all.
Not-
I know everyone knows this, but I still feel the need to point it out. It's not a good time.
Just throw one at yourself.
No, but like I kid you not. Like my 8th grade class, we had to do like a students versus teachers,
Yeah.
like softball game. You know I'm not good at sports, so
They
I went
tag
up
you
there
out by
like
throwing
one
it at
time.
you?
I struck out. Wait, what?
They tag you out by just chucking it at you.
No,
Oh.
Let the man tell his story.
I mean it's nothing like exciting. It's literally just like I went up there one time. I think maybe I like bunted it, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like.
Poor tiny Zachy didn't want to play the non-softball. Why did they call it softball? Like, it's not a softball. It's bigger. So it's more likely to hit you.
I mean, it kind of hurts less because it's less constant. It doesn't. I don't know.
You ever
more
see how they
momentum 'cause
throw
it's
those
heavier.
softballs? They're fast,
Yeah, like-
man. Boom! You get hit by one of those things, you're clocked out. What are you reading?
So softball began in 1887,
Damn.
Okay.
and then it was invented for indoor baseball, which I am trying to wrap my head around, and it just makes me giggle.
Indoor baseball. I wonder if it bounces off the walls. It's still like a live ball or something.
It was originally called mush ball or kitten ball, or indoor baseball, as we previously discussed. But by 1920s, it had acquired the name of softball.
Interesting.
But I don't know, like, how it's still, like...
Maybe because it leaves less of a bruise? I don't know.
Yeah, but, like, could you imagine, like, somebody just chucking that thing in the living room and somebody, like, ready to go, and they're like, yeah, there's no problem here. Boom!
Oh, you ever been hit in the head by a baseball?
No, because I didn't play baseball.
You guys have never been hit in the head with a baseball?
I feel like most people have, other than Zach. We know you've been hit in the head by everything, Sam.
Not baseballs.
You've been hit in the head by that garage door.
I thought that was you. Oh, different garage.
Yes, different garage. One time it was actually me and Jackson. We were upstairs, and Sam disappeared, and we were just playing Madden, and all of a sudden we heard a boom, help, and we were like, uh-oh, something killed Sam. We run down here, and don't forget, this is a while ago. Sam is 5'2", tiny guy. All right? We come down here. There's a, 85-pound punching bag perfectly standing, and he's just down on the ground.
No,
and it's standing up.
Right up there, and I just kept punching because I was pissed. And literally the hook in the ceiling fell out, and it literally just fell on top of me, so I was literally under the punching bag, crushed by the punching bag. And I literally couldn't move, and I was just screaming for them to take it off me.
It was one of my best moments of my life.
You guys literally just stood there for 5 minutes laughing at me while I'm just sitting there get this off of me.
You lost to a garage door, you lost to a punching bag. We got a great team of fighters here.
Yes. Yes, it happens.
Yeah.
We're still going.
Yeah.
That's what counts.
Yeah. We got back up.
We didn't lose, actually. We're still going.
Yeah, think about it. The punching bags are sitting over there in the corner.
I mean, you lost the battle, but you haven't
Technically,
lost the war.
Sam won against the garage door, because he headbutt that shit. He came out of it a champ.
Is there still a mark?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
probably.
In
I think it's in the bottom
right
one.
Yeah.
So I think it was halfway up.
You'll never know.
Oh, yeah. That was a great time, middle school, and Sam just hitting his head off of random things. That was great.
Alright. I don't know where we're at with time, but I'll preface this with maybe last thing. I don't know. Which do you prefer? Pizza or sushi?
What kind
Pizza.
of sushi?
Sushi on pizza.
Ooh.
I'm not a big
Yeah.
seafood person.
Ooh.
I don't
Just
know if I could do
There's
seafood.
different
get
kinds
the
of
sushi that's just
There's different kind of pizza.
the stuff from
Pizza's
your-
just pizza with different stuff on top of it.
Like
though.
you
It's
don't
not
go to an actual sushi
Right.
place and
I
it'll
guess it's
just be
different kinds of crust
vegetables.
Pizza, though.
What are those called?
What?
Like sushi that doesn't actually have the fish in it. They're just
Tofu?
rolls,
What's tofu?
and it's rice.
Well, then is it really sushi?
Well, yeah, it's sushi, but it's rice, and then there's avocado and stuff in it.
I'm not a sushi
Never had
connoisseur, I don't
You've
know.
never had that? Oh,
Never
that's a
had
good
sushi.
time.
Sushi's
Oh my
so
God.
good.
I thought
Put
it
a
was
bunch of
fish,
soy
I'm not
sauce
really
on
After
it.
after we're done filming this, we're gonna go pick it up. It's literally $10 for a whole pack of it, and it's so good. And it's not seafood.
Word?
Are you getting from the grocery store?
Yeah, but it's not seafood. It's literally just vegetables.
Well, they do. Okay, so they have imitation crab. Don't ask me what that is, because I don't know.
No, but there's no
It's crab out of
imitation.
fish.
It's not supposed to be fish in it. There's just
Right.
it's a type of thing.
As
What's
far
tofu?
upon immediate lookup, I just got sushi rice. Really, rice.
Rice. Oh boy.
You guys, I think I know why. I
Tofu
don't
is
It's not
vegan,
tofu.
just vegan
Isn't it
food.
vegan
Tofu
meat
is
or something?
yeah, pretty
Tofu
much.
is a curd made from mashed. God, Jesus Christ, curd made from mashed soybeans.
Oh.
There's more to that, but it's not relevant to what it's made out of. That's what it is.
Oh.
Soybean mashed together, formed in a cubic or
So a sugar cube of soybeans.
yeah, mashed down.
That sounds good.
Yeah, but I don't like the texture of it.
Interesting.
You can eat it a lot of different ways, and it's
Really?
also pretty flavorless. But if you cook it in something, it kind of absorbs that flavor.
You season it, kind of?
You can.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to it.
I just want to
Tofu.
point out how obnoxiously large this cup is. Who drinks this much liquid?
You.
Not me. I got. There's no way. All right, I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's fun.
Let's see here. I feel like I'd have to pee 12 times after drinking like a full cup of coffee from that.
How much water do you guys drink a day? I literally drink like
Not enough.
We drank like 4 water bottles while we were at the gym today.
I don't know.
We were at the gym for 45 minutes.
Yeah, but you're also like exerting yourself. Everything. The equation is there for you to need
Otherwise, just
more
feel like
hydration.
dehydrated and get a headache. I don't know.
True, you're right. That was a stupid remark by Dimitri.
No, I'm just saying, if you were to compare like a hard day's work, how much water you intake compared to
Sitting inside.
yeah,
Right.
Saturday just sitting on the couch watching movies,
Making a podcast.
probably not drinking that much. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Been a hard day's night.
No.
That's all we can sing. 2 seconds. That's what we get. The
Okay,
Beatles.
boys. I think we should wrap it up for episode 5 of GarageCast. We have, again, out Sam, Zach, Dimitri, and myself. And we're out.